NCIS. Origins is taking fans back to where it all began. But could some of our favourite characters from the main NCIS team be making surprise appearances? From whispers of a young Leroy Jethro Gibbs brushing shoulders with a familiar face, to clues buried deep in behind-the-scenes interviews. The buzz is real. If you thought this was just another prequel, think again. This is NCIS. Origins. And it might just rewrite the legacy of your favourite agents. Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the biggest NCIS revelations you've never heard before. Welcome back, NCIS fans. Whether you're a long-time follower of Gibbs, Abby, and McGee, or just jumping into NCIS Origins for the first time, today's episode is one you don't want to miss. We're unpacking the major hints dropped by NCIS Origins cast members about potential surprise appearances. And trust us, there are more than a few Easter eggs pointing to familiar faces. We all know NCIS Origins centers on a younger Gibbs during his early days in the Naval Criminal Investigative Service. The storytelling dives into his roots, his internal struggles, and how he became the man we all came to admire in the original series. But during a recent promotional interview, actor Austin Stowell, who plays young Gibbs, casually mentioned walking the same halls as a future partner, a phrase that sent fans into a frenzy. While he didn't name names, speculation is rampant that we may see an early version of Mike Franks, or even a young Agent Ducky Mallard. Could Origins be planning to flesh out not just Gibbs's journey, but how his future support system began forming even earlier? Sharp-eyed fans have already caught subtle references in NCIS Origins that hint at connections to the main timeline. In Episode 3, a character briefly mentions a rising forensic star at MIT, which some fans believe is a nod to Abby Pseudo, while she wouldn't appear for years in the original NCIS timeline. Planting that seed now suggests the writers are thinking long-term. Even more intriguing, a file shown in Episode 5 contains the name McGee, though blurred, and fans think it could be a background reference to his family lineage, as his father was in the military. This kind of NCIS character crossover isn't just fun. It's intentional world building. At a recent fan convention, several NCIS Origins cast members hinted that at least two familiar names from NCIS lore would appear before Season 1 ends. Katrina Law, who plays a new character in Origins, said, "You'll see connections being made that have ripple effects even into the current NCIS timeline." Could one of those connections be a younger version of Director Vance? Or a mentor? A figure who once worked alongside Leon? The possibilities are wide open, and each hint fuels deeper speculation. There are several realistic ways these beloved NCIS characters could show up in Origins. Flash forwards. The show might tease the future by giving us a glimpse of older characters reflecting on Gibbs's early years. Cameos from younger versions. Recasting familiar faces as younger versions would open the door for Ducky, Abby, or even a young Tony DiNozzo. Family references. McGee's family, Abby's early mentors, and even a mention of Ziva's Mossad background could help tie timelines together subtly. Producers are playing the long game, crafting a universe where everything connects without breaking continuity. Let's talk theories, because the NCIS fandom is never short on them. One popular idea is that Episode 9 will feature a flashback to Gibbs' training, where he meets an agent named Franks. Not Mike, but possibly a relative. A clever way to plant legacy roots. Another, that a mid-season twist reveals that Gibbs's actions unknowingly influenced a young boy who would later become Tim McGee's father. And some even believe that the series will end with a voiceover from Mark Harmon himself, tying the past directly to the present. While these remain theories, insiders say 2 of them are closer to truth than fans realize. If NCIS Origins continues down this path of smart, layered storytelling, it won't just be a prequel, it will be a bridge, a show that deepens our love for these characters by showing how fate, duty, and coincidence shaped their lives long before we met them in NCIS Season 1. By teasing these fan-favorite character appearances, the show is respecting the franchise's 20-year legacy while creating fresh intrigue for a new generation. So what do you think? Will we see a young Abby, a teen McGee's father, or a future NCIS director in training? Let us know your predictions in the comments. And if you love uncovering NCIS secrets and hidden connections as much as we do, don't forget to hit like, tap that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you never miss an update from our channel. This is just the beginning for NCIS Origins, and we'll be right here for every twist, turn, and surprise cameo.